A former member of Barack Obama's cabinet has made a call to leftists to take the streets. Walter Shaub worked under Obama as his ethics czar, and on Friday he called for violent revolution against President Trump should he decide to fire special counsel Robert Mueller. Shaub claimed the rule of law will be coming under assault over the holidays, so like everyone else on the left seems to do. He said the only solution is to stock up on gear, then throw a tantrum in the streets to show displeasure. I'm concerned the assault on the rule of law is coming over the holidays when we're distracted. It'll be a defining moment for the Republic, Shaub wrote on Twitter. Because of this weekend I'm stocking up on portable phone chargers, warm clothes, and gear needed for when we take the streets, he said. Adding that, it will be a defining moment for our republic. Shaub was appointed as the director of the Office of Government Ethics by Obama, and in July he resigned in protest of the new president. Now, he's apparently a Soros minion, and tweeted out a link to a MoveOn.org rapid response protest that will form on short notice, should the president do something liberals dislike. Nobody is above the law. Mueller firing rapid response. The event is named. Please note that the listed date is a placeholder and will be updated to be within 24 hours of the firing. Should it occur, reads MoveOn's notice. While there's been rumors on Capitol Hill that the president may fire Mueller, the administration denies planning anything of the sort. However, that hasn't stopped Shaub and other hysterical leftists from dramatically decrying the non-issue whenever they can. Even if President Trump did want to fire Mueller, he couldn't. Mueller was appointed by Deputy Attorney General Rod Rosenstein, who has the sole authority over the investigation because Attorney General Jeff Sessions has recused himself from all things Russia. So to even fire Mueller, President Trump would have to either convince Rosenstein to do so. Rosenstein said in a recent congressional testimony that he has no plans on firing Mueller, or he'd have to fire Rosenstein and replace him with someone who's fired the special counsel. One other option would be to fire Sessions and replace him with someone who did the firing. Regardless, the president himself cannot fire Mueller, and the likelihood anything just mentioned ever playing out is slim to none. As for Shaub, despite linking to a website known for organizing violent protest and saying he's stocking up on gear to take the streets, implying that he'll do so by force if necessary, he took to Twitter to say that he has no plans on committing violence. Then decried conservatives as being violent because they realized he was implying he'd violently take the streets if need be. This tweet apparently triggered the Tiki Torch crowd. My theory is people with violent tendencies will hear violence in the language of peaceful protest. But you literally have to agree to the policy of non-violence and complying with all law enforcement orders to sign up, so yeah, and we all know how well leftists are able to keep their word. So, keep your powder dry, folks. The left is getting a little bit too unhinged to take any chances.